Coming up.
And I do not refer to women as bitches. I do it as a bit. In my regular life, I do not. I have a daughter, and I hope she doesn't grow up to be a bitch. I'm sorry. You know, as a classically trained actor, it is paramount that we get our respect. And when all those people rose to their feet, including Meryl Streep sitting right there in the front,
wow,
I looked at Meryl and I said, "We're the same, you and I."
I think we're funny as fuck. I don't know about you.
His love life is talked about all over the internet. He was on Dancing with the Stars, despite not being able to dance. He once wrangled a kangaroo with his bare hands.
I did what?
He's your favorite reality TV fuckboy reformed. He can make a woman fall in love at first sight. He is Harry Jowsey, boyfriend material.
Dude, we're gonna get into all of it today.
Yeah,
we're gonna get
we're ready.
Wait, what do you mean you're ready? What happened?
Do we start?
Because I know this is your show, but I have to ask. I have to start off by asking you.
Right.
List all of the celebrity women that you've had sex with.
I got the Excel sheet. No, Farrah.
Amazing. Thank you, Farrah.
No.
Can we pull that up?
Yeah, you're there. No, literally none. Probably same as you.
None?
No, you've done it all.
Bette
No,
Midler?
no.
What?
Really?
Dude, I'm honestly a saint.
You're lying to me.
I'm a saint. Look at my legs, bro.
Yeah.
Look how crossed these. Look at the grays in the beard.
Hey guys, welcome back to Boyfriend Material. I don't know what's gonna happen today. We got the boys from the Lamorning After podcast. How did you get that name? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's because my name is Lamorne.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My name's After.
Our last names are podcasts. No, we have conversations with each other all the time. We're always shooting the shit about, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sports, politics, you name it.
Yeah.
We're always shooting the shit, and we said, let's just create something where we can just chit chat about nonsense. We didn't know what to name it, and we'd workshopped a bunch of names. All the names we came up with, we realized they were already successful podcasts. We were going to be like, because I'm someone's dad now. I was going to be like, call her daddy.
Dad.
Yeah, that was taken.
Apparently, that's a popular
Joe
one.
Rogan Experience was taken.
Yeah.
What else did we think of?
And Smartless.
Smartless was taken.
All taken.
Fucking
So we
A.
came up with
What are we
Lamorning
doing?
Over
After.
3.
Yeah, that's horrible. So the morning.
Lamorning. Because also, we get into a lot of shit from time to time, and then we talk about it the next day.
Oh,
And that's the theme of our show, which is the Lamorning After. So what happened yesterday?
Oh no.
And
Yeah, we've been doing it for a year now. We just won Best Science Podcast of 2029, which is amazing.
Yeah, mine just won the Best Feminist podcast.
Really?
Dude.
Let's go, bro.
Dude, we're
Let's
killing
go,
it. The boys
dog.
out here doing
Because
it.
honestly, what we are for the women. For the betterment of them, because a lot of times they don't know what they need until
It's all
a man
women in
shows
here,
up
by the way.
and shows them the way.
We basically explain it to them. That's what we're trying to do. We
Oh,
explain it.
mansplain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I never used that term before. No.
Wait, what's the first thing you guys do in the morning?
First thing I do is, for me,
Dick pic?
yeah, I gotta say, because when it's, I'm just saying,
You
when you
don't do
gotta,
that?
when you,
But post one?
No. Like when I
Oh.
first wake up,
You take
because
one.
the T is high.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, pick.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm usually on FaceTime. Like I'll do a great group call with everyone I'm talking to at the same
With
time.
your mates?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, boys, check out this shit. This
Same.
is
Dude,
crazy.
be careful. Have you had shit leak of you?
I just do it myself.
Oh, you posted
that's
yourself.
smart.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
You got to get ahead of it.
That's very
Yeah.
smart.
Because at some point I'm going to get hacked and it's all going to crumble.
Oh, that makes sense. It's like Eminem from 8 Mile when he's like, "You're gonna call me a bum." Yeah, I do live in a trailer park with a mom, and you got nothing on me. So if you're already releasing dick and balls, then no one can be like, "Oh, well, be careful."
Yeah.
Because if you're releasing dick and balls, surprise, someone's gonna hack your butthole, and then they're gonna have nothing but your butthole out there. And I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah,
Not
what's
all
the
buttholes
thumbnail
are
for
pretty.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, is that your butthole right there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's actually what it looks like. I got it tatted. Have you had
Really?
anything leaked?
That's a
I
crazy.
anything leaked?
No,
I hope
No.
not.
just my report card.
No
leaks, knock on wood.
That boy dumb. No, first thing I do in the morning is dodge elbows and feet. My daughter sneaks into my room.
She does kung fu?
And then she jumps on my bed. She tries to cuddle with me, but she's the worst sleeper. So I usually wake her up around like 6:45, 6:30 in the morning, get her ready for school.
Yeah.
But sometimes she'll wake up at like 5
Oh, no.
and then walk into my room and then wake me up at 5. and then that's a nightmare for me.
Yeah.
It's funny you say Kung Fu because I showed her Karate Kid, the original, for the first time.
Wow.
So now she just goes around kicking you in the shin.
Yeah.
Totally my fault.
Yeah, I don't think she should be allowed around her.
She's violent now.
She's a menace.
Yeah.
Dude, at school, she gets into so much trouble. Like she sets fires now.
What?
Yeah, I didn't teach her that. I played Backdraft for her, which is a great film if anybody's seen it. She loves it, and now she knows how to like set a fire.
What do you do first thing in the morning?
I usually cry.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, first thing is cry. Then have you seen the trend now? Ice bowl, sparkling
Oh,
water.
banana in the
Banana.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Wait,
seen that guy. You haven't seen
You
that
haven't
guy?
seen Ashton Hall?
He was
I'm
going
not
super
built the
viral.
Jack dude.
Yeah.
I'm not built like him, so I don't want to do those things.
Well, the thing is, I feel like I was ahead of his time. Like I found him when he was at 7 million followers. I'm like,
Really?
this
Oh,
dude's
wow.
gonna be something.
Oh, really?
And he's got it.
Oh, my
He's got what it takes.
That's what you do when you
And-
hit 7 million.
Yeah, I was like, he's got potential. and then I saw another guy that was like copying him.
copying. Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy's got it as well.
Which guy are we talking about in particular? I don't.
The
Is he a black
big
dude?
Jack dude,
Yeah, yeah.
but his jump shot's so bad. He posted it.
He's got to be like 5'2". Like he looks very short.
Is he the
but-
guy who goes and does push-ups on his balcony?
Yeah.
Yes.
4 a.m.
Yeah. 4
Oh,
a.m.,
I've
yeah.
seen.
And
that.
then when he dives in the pool, it takes him 4 minutes. Did you see that? Yeah, 7:36 midair, 7:40. I'm like, dude is hang time. It's crazy. And then he's just like, but then I'm also thinking, I'm like, logistically to set up the camera.
Mhm.
Like there was one video where his maid or his girlfriend or whoever is in the videos that does all the stuff for him throws him a bottle of like a different brand,
Mhm.
and then they like cut to it, like he misses it, and then it cuts to like on the ground breaking. I'm like, so you had to break 2 bottles for that. I'm like, you're just an idiot.
Or rich.
Rich
He's
guy
a,
life.
he's a troll though. This is weird. He was at the he was playing basketball, and his butler brought him a piece of watermelon.
What?
Wait, I should
There's
laugh.
literally a clip of it. I
Oh
don't know why. I'm just like,
gosh.
what are you doing, dude?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We usually save that for dessert.
You
After
know what?
dinner. That's not an after basketball snack.
It was so. I'm like, you're gonna get watermelon juice all over the court.
Was he spitting the seeds out too?
I don't know what he was doing. I stopped subscribing to his OnlyFans. I'm done.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that was the one. That was
What?
the thing that made you stop.
Come again?
Wait, how did you do me? What's going on?
Oh, crazy, dude.
Yeah, I bet this is gonna be a real story too. With how you responded.
No, totally. Yeah, I was at the library, new to LA, and I went to reach for this book. I think it was like, what was it? How to Talk to Women in the Workplace or something.
Yeah.
And then this like mocha hand just touched my hand. We reached for the book at the same time. When I looked, it was him.
And it was a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, they say friends who read the same material stick together.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we reached for the same book and we read it together.
At the same time.
That- same time.
Like in the library, we
You sat
sat
on
there
his
for
lap?
2.5 hours. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
So now we know how to talk to women in the workplace.
How did you guys actually?
It's very cool.
Well, you don't think that's real?
No.
Okay, ask us any question about women in the workplace.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you approach a woman in the workplace?
Sup, bitch?
So
Fuck you on today.
Would that work?
that works. Surprisingly, that works.
Farrah's nodding her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
She loves you. So.
in.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
People put too much emphasis on calling them what they want to be called. You can be like, what's up, bitch? And then everybody look.
Yeah.
So now you got the attention of everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
That's
then
the
you
giant
choose.
misconception.
Then you choose.
You
know.
go, you
Yeah.
got no choice now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here we are.
Flooded, dude.
And
just
this way you get a
flooded.
lot of jobs because you're gonna get fired, right?
Mm.
You reapply somewhere else. A lot of job experience, a lot of at work experience, talking to
on the
women.
field.
Yeah.
numbers
Yeah.
game.
That's what it is. That's how it works. Did it work for you guys?
Single, yeah, it's working great.
Yeah.
Me, I'm newly not single, kinda.
Wait, how does that work?
Da 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 da.
Breaking
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Wait,
So Zoe Kravitz is officially off my radar.
dude.
I'm not. I know one of you probably. I know. I'm looking at you.
I wish I could approach her. I was at an event and I was just
You saw her?
and I called my best friend because my best friend Dom has got the biggest crush on her,
Mhm.
and I was like trying to FaceTime him. She's like across the room, like nowhere near me.
Dom Dollar.
Yeah, Dom Dollar. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was DJing. yeah. No, I was like calling him. He was not answering because it was like midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, dude, I'm with Zoe Kravitz. You have to answer. She wants to talk to you. Literally, I couldn't approach her. She was over there. She's far away.
Oh,
and he
shit.
called me the next day. He's like, bro, I was like so scared. I was in bed. I didn't know what to do. I was like, yeah. She didn't even know it existed. I was just standing with my phone in the corner, like shaking. So anyway, back to you.
I approached her. No.
You did?
Come on, man. I'm smooth. I told you.
Yeah.
I
What'd
know
you
how
say
to
yourself?
approach women. No, I didn't do that.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
In all honesty, I walked up to her and I said, I think you're the greatest actor of all time. And she said,
Was that in the book?
No. That was just me being genuine. And she said, she goes, fuck you. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you got Denzel,
Obviously.
and then you got you right above. And then we hit it off. Nothing happened. I probably choked, but I still spoke to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I moved on past her. I met somebody else.
Right. And do we know this person?
I'm not gonna say her name.
Okay.
I'm not gonna out her like that. But she's great, and we'll see. And here's why I'm being very general and vague. Because what if one day she wakes up and she's like, I'm done with this nigga? Then I'm gonna be like, I never named names, so we ain't gonna ever know. Okay?
Yeah, they won't roll a clip on you.
No. So I can't say it just yet. So we're gonna cut. Let's cut her name.
Just beep
Let's cut name out.
Yeah, we can voice over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll voice over it.
Yeah.
Wait, does your podcast get you in a lot of trouble? Because for me, I can't date.
Trouble in the women's sense?
Yeah, or whatever you're
just
into.
trouble and all?
Yeah.
Well, I have.
Yeah, whatever.
I have a
No,
demographic.
not specifically women, brother.
I'm part
Whatever
of
you-
the demographic. So listen. You don't choose the demographic that you get put into. For us doing now a year of our podcast, I have realized that, as we nicely put it on the last episode, thicker women who tend to be black love me.
Yeah.
I got a friend like that.
And the DMs are flooded.
Oh yeah, they really flooded. Yeah, you got, you got some skin up in there, boy. Yeah.
That's all I'll say about that.
Them girls be calling him. They be calling
So
him.
it's working in your favor.
No. You should see it. Like if I ever FaceTime Kyle, it's always real dark in the room. You know what I'm saying? And the lights be on. You know what I'm saying? The lights be on.
The voice you heard. What was that voice you heard?
Yeah.
Last
So
time?
that's how I hear Kyle in the room. Kyle, because he's Jewish, so he was speaking Yiddish or something like that. I didn't understand a word he was saying.
And Cuban.
And
ladies,
Cuban.
If there's any Cubans out there, ladies.
Like a
hit me up.
Jewish Cuban accent. He was doing it. He does that when he gets freaky, apparently. And then all of a sudden, I hear the woman speaking. She's like, "Yeah, daddy. Yeah, I'm right in your face." And he's just like,
I used to have a mustache. It's
Yeah.
gone.
"Yeah,
Wow.
she wore that shit off." She took that.
I don't even know what I can ask you.
Was that not the next question? Where's my mustache?
Yeah, where's your mustace? Yeah.
There you go. We answered it for you.
She
Well,
took
and you
that.
still got yours on.
I still got mine. I told you, I'm like a very safe, gentle guy. We're taking our time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna properly court this woman. Properly.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys listen to your podcast back, or you just
I don't.
no?
Yeah, I do because I have to give notes
Do you really?
on what to cut.
Yeah, we don't go as crazy as we're
We could
possibly
go
going
way
today.
crazier,
Yeah.
but there's still brands people work with, and
I kind of have a little bit of a, you know.
You
he's
got
a
career.
dad. My mom listens to the pod.
Yeah.
My grandma listens to the pod.
Yeah.
Although she doesn't speak any English, so she doesn't know what we're saying. Yeah. I listened back to it a couple times, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I do not.
I think we're funny as fuck. I don't know about you. I like listening to it.
Yeah, I think you guys do good. Kyle, you went to Boston University.
Yeah. Damn, who did the research?
Wait, did you do comedy there, or you just studied?
No, I just studied. Yeah, no, Boston's super fun. I don't know what to say about Boston.
Is it?
Boston's crazy.
The cool part about Boston is that BU.
That sentence has never started that way.
Yeah. BU is in the center of Boston, and within like a 5-mile radius, you have 6-7 universities like Harvard, Tufts, BC, MIT, all these things. So it's just a giant college.
Wait, they're
town.
all in Boston?
Yeah, they're all like right there.
Well, I thought it was all in Washington, D.C. I didn't know that that's where they are.
Washington.
He's not from here.
Yeah, because I thought, well, that's all the smart people must be there.
No.
No?
That's what the tricky people are. Little shifty people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston. Have you been to Boston? Clearly not.
I have.
Oh, you have?
Twice. Twice? Once. Yeah, twice.
Oh,
I did a club
nice.
appearance there.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh,
Dude.
when you do a club appearance, like what is that? You just stand there with a bottle in your hand and a
Pretty much.
microphone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, hey guys.
They go,
Show me your titties. Woo.
Yeah.
Get out
do
of
they
there.
really? When you scream that to women, show me your titties.
That
Does
works.
it work?
It's in the workplace book. You guys should have read
Wow.
that chapter.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. We skimmed it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
Spark
aren't like-
notes.
No, but when we were on tour for like doing like random podcast shows, like it's actually crazy how many boobs get popped out.
What?
Yeah, because it's kind of like funny now.
Funny enough,
Even when we were
we're
just
planning a tour.
yeah, no, we were just in Miami for spring break for our event there, and
Of
this
course
girl
you were.
legitimately walked up. She's like, "You want to see my boobs?" I'm like, "Well, like not right now. Like this is a little bit much."
We're in
Yeah.
church.
And then she just got him out.
Holy crap!
Yeah, really cool.
That do you? I gotta imagine you are living a hell of a life.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Are you single?
I'm seeing someone.
Oh,
You're
nice.
seeing someone. Did you meet her in Miami?
No,
You met her at 11?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah,
Ooh.
no, I actually met her at
Magical
Hyde.
place.
Yeah,
Met her at
it's
Hyde?
closed. It's closed now, so it was at the back.
Oh, so this was a long time ago.
Yeah. No. Anyway, back to you. Yeah, you won an Emmy. Wow.
I did. I did.
What,
I
you won a-
did.
What was that like?
It was the greatest experience. You know, as a classically trained actor, it is paramount that we get our respect. And when all those people rose to their feet, including Meryl Streep sitting right there in the front,
Wow.
I looked at Meryl and I said, "We're the same, you and I." She wept.
Yeah.
She sat down in that puddle that I gave her. Sorry, you can cut that.
Wow.
You can cut that.
That's all on camera.
I'm ashamed of myself for that one. You could
she
cut that.
wept and sat down.
You could cut that part out.
Yeah.
But it felt great because I've been working for a long time, and I've been doing silly shit for a long time, and stuff that people really vibe with and like, and then to do a show like Fargo for a drama and get recognized for that, I thought was pretty cool. It was pretty damn cool.
Was that scary for you, or was it
Winning it or doing the
all of
drama?
it. No, doing a drama.
No, not at all. I mean, I studied. I'm an actor, so I think comedic actors can perform drama pretty well.
Okay.
I think there's humor in every aspect of life, and those who can find it and sift it out, especially in performance, tend to be able to do a lot of other things
Yeah.
well. And so it wasn't scary. The scariest part was when I won, because I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta go and speak." And I'm not joking. Meryl Streep was sitting in the front. That's all I kept thinking about. Was
Wow.
like, I can't say something stupid. I had a speech in my mind that I was gonna say, thinking it was gonna be funny, and I abandoned it completely.
Why are you shaking your head? He was just like that.
I heard the speech and then he just winged it.
Yeah,
But it was genuine. It wasn't like a fake one, like a Zoe Saldana speech or something. This was a real one.
Holy shit.
Did you guys think that was real?
What, her calling out for mommy?
No, when she talks about her abuelita and like all that stuff. We cover this on the Lamorning After, guys, every Wednesday. Yeah, his was so genuine. I thought, and it felt like a win for the good guys.
Yeah.
When you watched
finally.
it. Yeah.
But what I wanted to do, and maybe I can say it here now to the people out there, what I wanted to do, because there was a lot of older gentlemen in the crowd. Martin Short, who was there, he's actually dating Meryl Streep. And I thought, man, we got to protect our legends, right? So I think it's important that men over the age of 35 go get their prostates checked often.
Yeah.
I was going to give a PSA up there about all the dudes in the crowd just helping each other out. Like, if you're scared to go to the doctor and you're embarrassed that, you got to go in there and get your prostate checked, it's a simple exam. You can have a friend do it. Just have them put on a glove.
You come in the bathroom.
Yeah, or in a van. That's why I did mine.
Yeah.
And you just have them get their finger in there and feel around on that prostate area to see if it's a prostate or not. I don't know what they're looking for, but they'll find something. And then if it's unhealthy, you get it fixed, because we're losing way too many of our legends to prostate enlargement.
You know what?
Well said.
Yeah, you should have definitely opened with that.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would have been, and Meryl Streep definitely would have appreciated
Yeah.
that for sure.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Because she wants Martin to be around for a long time.
See, I thought you were going to get up there and like call people out for a boxing match, because that's kind of.
I don't fight anymore.
No?
I'm a lover. You can't mess this face up.
No.
You can't mess this face up.
Would you do a boxing match?
Nah.
No, yeah.
Nah.
You're a big dude. I feel like you could take
Too
somebody.
afraid of everyone.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm afraid of embarrassing myself anymore. I've done enough of it on these shows.
When's the last time you got into a fight?
On the weekend.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, with a child.
With a child?
Yeah. Yeah.
She'll just
Your
be
kung
talking
fu
shit.
kid.
Cut
sometimes.
that.
She kicked me in the leg. I'm like, get out of here.
Instinct reflexes. R.I.P.
Yeah. Wait, what was that feeling like though? Was it like standing in front of all these people? It must have been kind of weird. Or
I'm not gonna lie to you. Once I look at everybody in the crowd, the nerves just go away.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing. They're not gonna kill you. They're not gonna like start throwing
you
spears.
don't know.
I mean, some people might.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah. See,
Will Smith could walk up there, and,
you would have gone crazy viral. That's what I'd hope for.
Wait, if I would have
If Will
challenged.
Smith would have slapped you?
Yeah.
No, I had a whole plan. Like after the Chris Rock thing, I thought to myself, what would I do if Will Smith walked on stage and slapped me in the face?
Kiss him.
No, I would pretend to be so hurt. I would fall on the ground, twist my neck, like back spasm, walk off the stage, fall,
Crawl off.
and then post a series of tweets about how I'm going to survive this and pictures of me in the hospital, and then ask Will Smith
You're good.
for $200 million.
You're good.
Dude, you got to get rich.
You got to do it.
That's what I would have done.
For sure.
Or just roasted him. Chris Rock
Yeah.
didn't roast him enough afterwards. Like, he should have just fucking went for it.
It's just
He was just in shock.
wait, yeah, because I saw people talking about like having a speech ready, and then every time you prepare a speech, you kind of lose.
Well,
Or is that your
Max
mentality?
Greenfield, who was nominated for an Emmy for New Girl,
Yeah.
gave me some advice. He said, don't worry about preparing a speech. Prepare your loser face, because that's most important. If you get up there and you win, whatever you say is great. You already won. You know what I mean?
Well, people start talking about politics and whatever else.
Yeah,
Mm.
I can't talk
Just say
about it.
thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Like people get up there and they start talking about politics is weird. It's very strange because they're actors. And no disrespect to me and my community, but we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Ever. We're so stupid.
That's like reality TV stars when they start talking about politics. Like, guys, do this. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. We're just getting drunk.
Yeah.
And have sex with each other. Like, what are we doing?
I don't subscribe to any of that stuff. I just go up there and every single time I've won a major award, I just go up there. I go up there, I give thanks to God, and that's it. The rest is whatever comes out of my ass.
Have you ever been on like a crazy diet or like a serious workout plan? Because I saw Channing Tatum just posted like a crazy.
His Ozempic plan?
Yeah, have you done that?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
worse?
Not an Ozempic plan, but like
No,
I've done 2 transformations in my life. 2 like the more recent one, for Fargo, I got up to about 200 and something pounds.
Is that big?
Yeah, I walk around like my natural weight is roughly.
We're not all 6'7", dude.
Yeah.
Come on,
We're
Shaq.
normal size humans.
Shaq,
Yeah.
All right.
Do you get Luka Doncic ever?
all the time.
Yeah, I knew it. I was about
Oh,
to say
100%.
it.
Every
You
day.
get it in
You
LA
actually
now?
like
Every
Luka
day.
Don- Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh,
That's
what-
crazy.
No,
Yeah.
I see it.
I
take
see it in the
photos.
watch, bro. Come on, man. You rich as hell,
It's
dog.
fake. Yeah.
Hey, how much money you got?
Not as much as you guys. No, I get Leo Woodall as well. You know the guy from White Lotus?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. First time I met Madeline Klein. She's like, Leo, good to see you. I'm like, oh, it's Harry. And I tried to give her a hug, and she's like, I don't know you.
Oh, I don't know nobody named Harry.
Yeah, she's like, who the fuck are you?
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's really horrible.
Damn.
As we said, wait, your bio says Nicolas Cage fan. What's going on there? You love the guy?
He's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest actor of all time.
Name 3 movies.
Lamorne just worked for him. My favorite, I just watched Family Man, The Rock, National Treasure, Moonstruck, Ghost Rider. Should I keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Spider Noir, which is going to be coming out next year,
next
top of
year.
next year probably.
Yeah, Spider Noir.
Wait, is that
gonna
like
be
a
great.
weird Spider-Man?
It's live action Spider-Man set in the 1930s.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, actually, no, this is not a joke.
That's real.
Wait. What?
Yeah,
And
you
so
research?
last
you
Halloween,
guys have looked that up?
look, you
Yeah,
can look it up.
Pull it up. Live action Spider-Man
Yeah.
set in the 1930s.
Spider Noir.
And last Halloween, I reenacted a scene from Vampire's Kiss, which is a great Nicolas Cage movie if you haven't
Right.
seen it.
Haven't seen it.
And Lamorne showed Nicolas Cage that clip.
Hmm
How'd that go down?
He loved it.
You can finish the story.
He loved it. There is a part Let you reenact the scene, and I'll reenact what Nick was doing when he was watching the scene.
Okay.
So it's a scene where he flips out because someone misfiled something. And he's like, how do you misfile something? It's alphabetical. It's just you put it in alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, and he starts screaming the whole alphabet.
Yeah.
And he goes, A, B, C, D,
Yeah, Nick is doing this. G, yeah. He's getting all the beats. He was like, yeah, that's pretty good. He's like, he an actor? I was like, sometimes. And he's like, he's pretty good.
Yeah, and then he brought me to set one day, and Nick Cage was about to leave, and the van doors opened.
Magically.
And Lamorne was like, Nick, hey, how did day go? Yada, yada, yada. And he was like, oh, by the way, this is Kyle who... And he's like, oh, Vampire's Kiss. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. You're really good. What are you doing? And I was like, you're the greatest.
He literally hit him with one of these.
That's all I could get out. I was like, you're the greatest.
And he bowed.
Wow.
Like a little bitch.
No, it was a sign of respect.
Like a little Mark-ass buster.
No, it was a respect, dude. Okay, in the martial arts culture, that's respect.
Yeah, you guys are former. Kyle's a former martial artist.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, retired.
Yeah,
And retired hand model.
Hand model. Oh, yeah. You do have good hands.
Thank you.
Wait, is that what you'd be doing if you weren't doing this stuff in LA?
Beating people up or hand modeling?
Hand modeling.
I tried it when I first got out here, then I had a freak accident, so I had to retire, medically induced retirement.
Wow. Did you get like a good leave?
Oh, amazing.
Really?
Amazing, yeah.
Wait, what happened? What was the medical emergency? What happened?
There's still a lot of trauma around that, so I don't really want to go into it, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Is it noted, Farrah? Did you note that down on the card?
Yeah, she did.
Okay,
She said
thank you, Farrah.
Don't talk about the trauma.
But Nick Cage is the greatest actor of all time. After this guy, obviously.
And Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe's the greatest. Of all time.
Oh, yeah, Zoe, Nick, Denzel.
Yeah.
Change
I'll take top 5.
Yeah.
If you want to put me in your top 5, I know people have been saying it. It's been a thing that's been going around. Is Lamorne a top 5 actor of all time? And people have been discussing it on all of the, I don't know what the kids call it.
Forums.
The forums.
On Reddit?
The Reddits, the Substacks about me. And I'll say, I'll put myself in top 5. I will never call myself the GOAT. You know what I mean? You would never. But
people talk for you.
People talk. Variety just called me one of the greatest TV actors of the last century. And
pull that article up.
Yeah, that's a fact right there. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's what they said. I didn't say it. That's what they said. Everyone's.
You just said it to Donald Trump. What you say? I was like, we gotta get
the greatest of all time.
We love his acting. He's phenomenal.
So, but Kyle, I can't gloss over what you said when you said Kyle is a former martial artist.
Yeah. Please.
Kyle claims that he can beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight.
Tell us. I said I could take him down.
You said you could beat him.
I could take him down like So I don't know much about wrestling,
right?
And jiu-jitsu, which I've done both.
Well, you're Jewish. You know all about jiu-jitsu. I can't. That's not my culture. I don't cross those lines. I'll let you do it.
I respect that. And I feel like I could take him down and tap him out.
Really?
Not in a boxing fight.
Yeah.
That's a hard pause. That's crazy.
That was pretty incredible. That was up there.
But yeah, so I think
what would be your approach to getting Floyd Mayweather down?
So in wrestling, there's a thing called a shot, right? Where you basically shoot down on someone's leg, you grab their leg, roll them out, take them down, and tap them out. That's what would happen.
He thinks he can do that to arguably the fastest boxer ever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would be able to knock you out with one punch.
I respect your opinion.
That means you got to dodge his punch on your way to attack. Like he's just gonna go, oh no!
Well, surprise!
I respect your opinion.
Yeah.
Bring him out.
Yeah.
I actually saw him at the Hornets game. He was there.
Should take a shot at him. Wait, are you dating now? You're not.
No, I'm single right now. Yeah, I'm single right now.
What are you into?
We should hit the town.
No, we shouldn't.
No? Oh, you're right. You're just kind of seeing someone. You're kind of seeing someone.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm in trouble.
What do I like? I don't know, man.
It could be any gender, whatever you're into.
No, yeah, there's only one I like. I don't know. I'm kind of all over. I'm all over the spectrum. As long as someone's cool.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
That I'm on the spectrum?
No, that you could. Anyone, love is a spectrum. Whoever you want to date.
That's a TV show, no? Love on the Spectrum?
That is a good one.
No, I think you have a lot of female audiences, so I'm open to anyone sliding in. So
yeah,
come on in.
Yeah, what is your usual type? What are you?
Thick, black. Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to date taller girls. I don't know, it just happens that way.
Right.
You know, like me and you both 6'4".
Yep.
Whoa, wait, what?
I think like we like taller girls. I just met you today, but I have that. I feel like you like taller girls. No, shorter girls. Really? Like
yeah. Well, I
5'2", 5'1".
Yeah. Wait, how did your girl get your attention? What is so special about her?
I met her at Live.
Did you really?
But it wasn't like a typical club night. It was for Gumball. So
Yes.
we did this car rally called Gumball 3000.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
wicked.
one of the events was at Live. She was at the event. There was only one place to sit in this area, so I sat right next to her. And there's something about my pheromones. I give off a release. And women...
You have aura, dude. You can say it. You have aura.
I don't even like to... it's got to be more scientific than that because it happens every time. I mean, look around the room.
Yeah.
These women can't keep their eyes off of me.
They've fallen to the ground.
Look at the recording.
They were standing.
Yeah.
When we got in here, it was standing room only.
Yeah. True.
Knees get weak. And that's what happens. Good thing she was already sitting down. Otherwise, she would have blacked out. And next thing you know, her and I started communication with each other. I was skeptical because I met her in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
I said, never do that. I mean, I'm sure there's some lovely women out there in Miami.
There's a lot.
But, when people like Kyle go to Miami, they're on a mission. You know what I mean? And so Kyle be dating some strange. And I don't want that kind of woman. I want a wholesome one.
Yeah.
Like a church going, Bible thumping, hellfire and brimstone, old school 1930s. I need a bitch named Gertrude.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have to travel back in time, dude, to find that girl.
And when I say bitch, I don't mean that. I just do it as a bit because we're here on your show, and I don't normally speak that way.
No.
About these hoes. I just.
Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's encouraged.
Yeah. Okay.
No. But I met her out in Miami, and she's lovely.
And she lives out here, or she's in Miami?
No,
still?
she lives somewhere else. It's long distance.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's great, because I work a lot and she works a lot, and it's easy.
Is
to
she a
just,
bottle girl?
No, she's in the medical world.
Oh, wow.
Medical doctor.
We can cut all that out. Can we cut all this out? I don't, because then here's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like I said, she's going to meet some athlete and then break up with me, and then this is going to be out there.
Fucking
forever.
Tristan Thompson.
Fucking
Dude.
Fucking Tristan Thompson.
Fucking Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson just be laying. I mean,
It's got to be massive. I mean,
I'm gonna
It
go on.
leaked. I saw it. It leaked. Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say.
No, you're right when you said limb.
Limb? Oh, it's like a limb. Oh, he got a
Really?
Limb? Limb?
Yeah.
wait, when did this leak? How did you know this?
This leaked a minute ago, I think, when he had like his 8th baby mama or whatever. I forget. How many does he have?
Oh, he got a few.
Yeah, he's got a few.
I'm not sure if they're all like acknowledged. Like Nick Cannon acknowledges his tribe. Tristan, I don't think he acknowledges. I could be wrong. Tristan seems like a nice guy.
We got a bunch of dating questions here, and our audience would love your take on it.
Oh yes.
Are these were tailored for us?
Exactly for you.
Okay.
Do you think that we'll start with you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that mystery or confidence is more attractive?
Confidence. Yeah.
I love a spooky bitch. Right? I love a woman that's gonna just be in the shadows for no reason. Like when I come home and I'm like, "Hey, baby, where you at?" and I just see her peek out like this. I love mystery. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna keep me on my toes for a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Until we discover something dark about her, and then I'm like, nah, just be confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think to sustain for a long time, confidence is key. But to when you meet somebody out, like if she behind a plant, yeah,
That's the type of girl you want.
yeah, I like that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, there's no one there. There's no one there. We're in the clear.
Would you date a girl that makes more money than you?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Sign me up. Where's that list?
Oh my god! You don't talk about lists.
At me.
Yeah. Do you like the chase or do you prefer straightforwardness?
I used to like the chase.
Mm.
Chase was interesting. I have a child now.
Yeah.
I do not have time for weird games. I like you. I don't. Like bye.
Does my head in?
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just be straightforward. If you're in, I'm in.
Why me?
You're down.
Why
You're
pointing at me?
fair. You're in. I'm in. You're down. I'm down. Let's just get to it.
Yeah.
Just get in there. Let's just do this thing.
What do you notice when you first meet someone?
Low key, their teeth. Yeah, their teeth.
So no rock chewers.
No.
Is it bad to chew gum?
Teeth?
No, do you think?
Teeth to me, just because when you're talking to someone, it's the first thing you see. So if someone looks like a great white, like if it's like, I back up because I don't want to be attacked by a shark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of sharks.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Nah.
I don't mind. I prefer them with no teeth. There's no teeth. Get right to it. No accidents. No. All she eat is smoothies and oatmeal.
Oh wow.
That's it. Because I like my women elderly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard they got it going on.
When they're that old.
How old are they, Lamorne?
I'm talking so old they've been through maybe like 10 presidents.
In a war.
Yeah. They've seen war. You know what I mean? I need them so old that all you got to do to fulfill them is fulfill their prescription. They just need somebody to run the CVS for them real quick. Go ahead, pick up my pills, baby. I'm like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it's not a lot of pressure. Yeah. You don't have to do shit to impress them.
Yeah, I heard retirement homes, they get a little bit freaky in there. It's like a massive STD.
Oh, they passing that shit around like crazy.
Dude, I think like retirement homes and the Olympic hotels are probably the two craziest places to stay.
Yeah, that's where I want to go. Both those places.
Would you
field trip?
Would you get into a elderly orgy?
I've actually never been asked that question in my life.
I mean, we ask the hard-hitting questions. #1 science podcast.
You know what? I never say never. I think that there's obviously opportunity.
I would love to.
It could be interesting.
You ever? Because you think about the idea of like swinger culture and like nude beaches. You ever go to a nude beach? It's nothing but elderly butts.
Is it really?
It's all elderly butts.
When was the last time you went to one?
I was in France not too long ago,
Yeah.
and when I was there, you know what I mean, seeing a lot of nude beaches, a lot of elderly butts. Hallover Beach, I think it's called Hallover Beach in Miami. Nude beach, elderly butts. You see a lot of areolas down to the knees. You know what I'm saying?
Dragging in the sand.
Look like ski slopes. Them things be so long.
That's
just mammaried out.
That's crazy.
And for me, I like
that's what turns you on.
Yeah, I like to follow the liver spots to the G spot. You know what I'm saying? I just.
Oh no.
Yeah. My prescription has been filled. I go, yes, it has. Yes, it has, Gertrude. Yes, it has.
So bad. I'm like just only thinking about my grandma right now, and I don't want to be thinking about her.
Elderly women, all you got to do is like give them something they recognize. I just like to quote the "I have a dream" speech because they were there. I need a woman who was in the room that day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Holy shit.
I think that's Harry's audience. I checked your YouTube analytics. You are killing it in the 80 to 102 demographic.
You know what's crazy? We do have a few.
Really?
Well, because when I was on Dance with the Stars, apparently the average audience age is like 65.
Yeah.
Really?
There you go.
Yeah.
So
come on the show. Have you been on?
Dance with the Stars?
Yeah, you should do it.
No, I got 2 left feet.
Brother, I can't even walk straight.
Like,
what place did you get?
What was it? Quarterfinals? 4th?
4th? Damn, that's pretty
4th?
good, dude.
My
Fifth.
man, bro, that's dope.
Back.
Yeah, I wasn't good.
The
I think
4th
people were
still
just voting for me because it was funny to like watch me try and dance.
No,
was
it'd be
confusing.
embarrassing if I did it. I hope my people would turn on me.
Brother, I swear to God.
Same.
You look at what you watch any video of me trying to dance, I look confused and like there's something in my ass.
I'll show you something. What?
Sorry. Anyway, have you ever got the ick? That's crazy. Kyle, what's up with you? Have you ever?
What's that?
Have you ever had the ick?
The ick.
Yeah.
What is the ick?
What's the ick?
When you meet somebody
Is
and
this
you're
like
like,
new slang?
Yeah. You never heard this?
No.
I'm in my 40s. I'm
You are?
daddy.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I take care of
about
you,
to
lady.
turn 30, so the ick?
I'm about to turn 30 as well.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 27.
Amazing, dude.
Hell yeah. No, but like when you're
You're deep into your 30s, Kyle. Kyle, you've been 30 for a decade.
No. I have a genuine birth certificate that says
You're from Cuba. Your birth certificate is not real.
yeah, that's legit.
Let's be honest.
the date may have gotten changed. I don't know. I'm about to turn 30 in August.
No, but ick is like when you're seeing someone and they do something that just like irks you. Is that right?
Oh, for sure. I have that.
Wait, whoa.
For sure.
Wait.
If
Yeah,
I'm
other
dating
spots.
somebody,
Yeah.
and this was probably an ick for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm dating somebody and I walk in the room and there is a guy with a hog the size of Texas just letting her have it, that's icky. I can't do that.
What rooms are you walking into?
Yeah,
A room where
where are
she's
these
like,
rooms?
it's like some of the parties we go to in Hollywood.
We?
Yeah.
Actors, am
You
I
guys
right?
You guys have never gone to the Hollywood parties?
Why should we get it higher as well?
Yeah, I mean, you've been to the Hollywood parties. Yes.
Yeah, you're famous, man.
Well, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's like
Everybody
some.
knows you, man. Everybody knows you. Hollywood parties, man. Come on.
This is like some Scientology shit. Like, what's going on?
No, just don't. No, I don't mean Hollywood parties. I mean like in your bedroom. Like she thought you were at work. And then you came home from work.
And it's like Tristan Thompson.
Surprise,
with
surprise. Tristan
Oh,
Thompson's in
yeah.
there. Antonio Brown is in there.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
He just,
Oh,
they're just throwing it
man.
down.
Yeah, you don't need those problems.
Do you have are there some examples of icks on there?
No.
Do you have an ick?
No, I like someone who's like self-obsessed. That pisses me off.
Oh,
Because I
man.
am. You know? No.
There can only be room for one in that mirror.
There's only room for one in this.
You got to
This
get
is
two
my
vanities.
selfie mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to get a double vanity.
Yeah. No, I don't know. The people that like, and they think they know everything.
That's
that
it.
icks
Yeah,
me.
that's an ick for sure.
Yeah, it gets me crazy.
I guess that would be like dating like Neil deGrasse Tyson or something.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is that a dinosaur?
I think an ick of mine is like if I'm dating a woman who like can't like take care of me, cook and clean,
Yeah.
and like have a good relationship with my mom and like talk to my sisters.
Pay the bills.
That's an ick. Like pay the bills,
Yeah.
keep me in check, keep me in line. That's an ick.
Yeah. You know.
I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that type of stuff in
Yeah,
my
you got
life.
an Emmy. You're good.
I cook for myself. Well, I pay somebody to cook for me, but that's still the money that I had to earn and go to work for. Then she prepares me meals that sometimes I eat, sometimes I don't, because sometimes her meals are not delicious. Alicia.
Just filled with little bits of aluminum foil in them.
Every once in a while you get a piece of salmon in there, and then you get to the bottom of it, and there's a piece of aluminum foil stuck in your throat.
Aluminium foil.
Aluminium.
Yeah, there you
Aluminium.
go. Yeah.
And now you're in the ER.
Yeah.
For what? For goddamn
With your
salmon
guts
slice,
all cut up. Yeah.
ulcers. Next thing you know, you got to get your prostate checked in a van by a nigga named Ralph.
See, it comes all full circle.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. We're gonna get into listener questions.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, you have questions?
They're from the listeners.
Oh, snap. What's up, listeners?
They wrote in.
Yes.
So usually we give like dating advice, and obviously I feel like you guys haven't given me a straight answer this whole time, so I can't wait to see what happens.
No, I'm gonna give you real answers. This
Yeah,
time.
well, I'll be
my answers have been real. You just got to read into them.
Yeah.
Right. Is it deeper meaning?
There's layers.
Damn, you're really an artist.
Thank you for saying so. That means a lot. I won an Emmy. No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Meryl Streep knows who you are. It's kind of crazy.
She does.
Yeah.
She does. Although I got a feeling if I met her in the street, I'd be like, "Hey, he like security."
Yeah.
I don't know this man.
Martin Short would just pop out and beat you up.
Yeah. He could probably beat me up. I'm gonna say he could.
This one's from Sydney. She
Okay.
said she needs a guy's perspective.
Let me get
Hi,
the next one.
Sydney.
The next one's from Melbourne. What a fucking on the nose. Who wrote these?
Yeah. From Bondi Beach.
Perth is calling.
Yeah, we're coming from Bondi Beach.
Perth wrote a question.
Should we answer
Yeah.
this in an accent? All right.
Fucking liar.
Okay,
Sydney.
so she needs a guy's perspective. He asked me how I really feel about him, and I was honest, and I said that I don't want to be with him. He agreed and said he was glad we're on the same page, but then I could tell something about his energy shifted after that. Like he was upset or something, which is weird. Does this mean he actually likes me, or if he does, should I keep seeing him?
So it's on the low.
It's on the low.
Why is it on the low if they're both single? Unless she's cheating.
It's a sneaky link, you said?
Sneaky, apparently.
Sneaky. Yeah, she said it's
She's
sneaky.
fucking someone else.
Yeah. I think, Sydney, that honesty is always the worst policy. So lie to this. Is he listed his name or no?
Yeah, Kyle. No.
Let me give some real advice. Just break this down for me one time.
Break this down
They've
for me.
been seeing each other
2 years.
for 2 years on the low.
2 years?
He asked, "How do you really feel about me?" And then she told him,
Yeah.
and then he got weird.
And he was just like, yeah, this is weird. And so she's trying to figure out if she...
The question I have to ask myself is, how old is he? Because that's an immature thing. It's a label-y thing. I think people have a lot of fun until you label it, and then people freeze up, right?
Yeah.
The commitment to him in making it official is off.
Yeah.
You know, I would say that if she's writing a question in, that means she might be ready for a real relationship. So it's not him, though.
Oh, don't need him.
That's not him, because they've been on the low for 2 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Make up your mind at this point. 2
That's
years.
a lot of days.
That's a lot of days to be like
Yeah, it's
peeping out the shadows.
It's like 600. And...
Yeah. What did we talk about earlier? mystery is cool in the beginning, but if after 2 years, bitch, you still popping out of the back seat like this,
Yeah.
nah,
You
I
need
can't
to-
have that.
You need to transition to confidence.
Yeah, hold hands, be in public.
Yeah.
If they're not doing that, then they're ashamed of each other. Maybe he's got dinosaur
teeth.
breath.
Yeah.
I know a cat who smokes so much weed, can't tell him because his breath is on fire. You can't tell him that. Breath stronger than Popeye. And you're like, bro, you can't tell him that. So if somebody
Why
breaks up.
is that the thing that fucking gets you?
The breath is just so powerful. It's like a Khaleesi dragon, man. It just, man,
Yeah.
love him to death. God, do something about that breath. You know, like when Mr. Freeze like can freeze people with his breath. Like, yeah, it's. I'm shook.
This guy.
Yeah.
I'm shook.
And I'm so self-conscious about my breath. It's probably awful at times. And I'm always like, anybody got gum? I'm always talking to people like this. This dude will walk into your face and sing you a soliloquy.
Yeah, and he's a close talker too, so he'll get right up in there.
Oh, I hate that.
He likes to put his hand on the back of your neck to really, so just get in there. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah, he's like delivering a monologue, like a Shakespearean monologue. I'm like,
yeah, go chew some soap.
Yeah, very passionate. He's an actor too, so it's kind of difficult.
Oh, really?
You always got to do scenes with this guy. I'm not gonna say his name, Jake Johnson. I'm not gonna say his name, but
That motherfucker smokes weed? Oh, actually, he looks like it.
come on, look at that dude.
Yeah.
Look at that dude. Come on.
dude lives in a flannel.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I remember when I was on the plane with him. He was just like so pissed off that he was
Flannel?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pissed, legitimately, and he had like food on it. He's like, yeah, I only brought this shirt. I'm like, brother,
Yeah.
you're rich. Like, what are we doing?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how he stays rich.
Yeah. Oh, true.
He don't buy shit.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even buy me a sandwich.
Crazy.
It's got to be racist.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. So his whole show is their whole show that we're here to help.
We're here to
show
help.
is just,
It should be called "We're here to help." ... Only white people,
yeah, legit.
because he refuses to help any other ethnicity.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we should bring him out. Yeah, here
we
he
should.
is. All right, JC. Before I get in trouble. Hey, guys, want to get some advice from a man's perspective?
Thank you.
Women?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. It was crazy.
Duh.
But pretend you're more introverted. Okay, you can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You're an
yeah,
actor?
Sometimes
Got
I
an
am.
Emmy?
Sometimes I am. You know.
I was talking to this guy from college, and we talked for 8 months. And when we finally had sex, I ended it shortly after because it was bad. But I didn't tell him that the sex was bad, and said I gaslit him to make him think that it was his fault because he expected to sleep in the same bed with me on a group trip and didn't ask, which obviously is a lie. Well, this guy is so sweet, and I want to try things again, but I've ruined a few of the events he was invited to due to reckless drinking. Jesus Christ.
This is a run-on sentence.
Yeah.
You got any punctuation? in
Yeah,
there?
JC, did you go to school?
Yeah.
Or you don't know how to read? It was one of the two.
She said she met him when he was in college. Was she in grammar school at that time?
I actually don't think I can read.
She's like,
Community
I was.
college.
Yeah,
Must have been community.
I was 11. He was 18. First of all, illegal.
Yeah.
Wow.
That man should be locked up.
Yep, you should. She wants to ask for forgiveness or a second chance. Let me know what a guy would want to hear from a hot mess girl like me. Thank you. Love you.
I'd want to hear bye. Nobody ain't got time for no hot mess girl. However, I think she's accurate in the way she. I mean, I love to gaslight and let you think it was something you did.
This is a tough one for me to answer because I've never had a bad performance.
Yeah.
I'm undefeated. So what would I say to her? What would I want to hear from her? She may have to tune into Lamorning After, and when I think of something, I'll let her know.
I will be honest here, because all I've been doing today is giving you honesty. Because that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Very honest guy. She should be truthful. She should let him know, listen, stroke game is off. Stroke game is off, bro. You're not putting it down. You're not hitting.
Let me teach you.
I'm not. She didn't say he had a small penis. She said the sex was bad.
Yeah.
Some people, you know what I'm saying? It takes a while. When you logging around all that lumber, you got to know how to use it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So she need to teach him. And that is a bonding experience, because if they can come together over that, get rid of all your insecurities, but let them know, hey man, remember when you were pumping and pumping and pumping away? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you breathe too heavy on my neck, or wipe your forehead every once in a while. I don't like sweat dripping in my eyeballs.
What type of sex are you having?
I'm just saying,
Okay.
don't worry about it. Amazon shit. You know what I'm saying? Like out there in the wild, very fucking. You know what I mean?
So you're saying she has
Primal.
to do that with him?
Tell
Take
him.
him into the woods and do all this to him?
Yes,
Yeah,
strip
get
him.
primal.
Strip him naked.
Oh,
Hey man,
yeah.
Yeah, eat some rocks.
Start over, like a cleanse.
this is what I like.
What?
We get so caught up on like, I lay down with a woman, I'm supposed to know exactly how to please her immediately. That's not the case. I'm not a male prostitute.
Maybe for you.
It's not for you.
But for your friend over here.
Y'all lying. Y'all lying. Y'all lying.
I just lay there.
Like, let her do what she gonna do. I genuinely believe that you should spell it out.
Yeah.
This is you tried a few times. You do it. You do it 2 or 3 times. If it ain't working the way you want, if you really like this person, say, hey, slow down here.
Yeah, give like good criticism, give notes, or what you would do, record it, throw it into ChatGPT, and then get some notes back from that.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then have like a teacher-parent kind of conference, you know?
Yeah, or film it, have a performance after review.
Yeah,
like, hey guys,
like watch the tape.
Get
That's
all
what
your friends
all great
back.
athletes do. They watch the tape.
You
Watch
think
the
LeBron
film.
does that in the bedroom?
With his wife? No, they've been together since they were 15. They know what they're doing. They know each other's bodies.
They got chemistry. Yeah, they're old vets.
They know each other's bodies very, very well.
All right, Jill, last one. My current boyfriend of 3 years and I got into a really bad spot earlier this year and decided to take a break. Full stop. Well, I slept with a different man several times during that break.
Oh, God.
Now, my boyfriend and I have been back to normal and in a great spot. I truly love him with my whole heart. I'm struggling whether or not to tell him about the fling I had during our break or not. If I do tell him, I'm pretty sure our relationship will end, which is correct, 100%. I'll never talk to you again. But am I a bad person to keep it a secret forever?
Well, you got to let him know that baby ain't his. Okay?
That's true.
I'm assuming she got pregnant with this man and passed it off as her. That's the part she's leaving out. Walking around with a baby with dreadlocks. And this man is, white, blonde hair, blue eyes. He's stupid. He should know that she's been dipping. Should know that. Baby got an accent. That's not your baby.
Yeah. Also, the interval. I need to know the interval of time between the end of the relationship and then the fling and then getting back together.
9 months.
Damn. Yeah, that's tough.
It's tough out here.
You got to tell him, or you take that to the grave.
I think take it to the grave.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Where does this man live? The fling.
Yeah.
Because one day he gonna be at the mall. At a kiosk getting his watch fixed. There's gonna be another man at the kiosk getting his watch fixed, and they're gonna just be swapping stories. You know how guys do. We see each other and be like, "Dude, last night I had this." That's what we all do.
Lamorning After.
Exactly. They're gonna see each other at the mall, and then he's gonna be telling a story about this girl named Big Boo Brenda, and he'll be like, "That's
Triple
crazy.
B's.
That's crazy. That's my lady's name, Big Boo Brenda. That's crazy." He's like, how do you know her? He'll be like, "Yeah, man, we did this, and this, and she like it when I do this, and this." He's gonna say, "That's crazy.
That's crazy.
My Big Boo Brenda like it when I do this." And then they're gonna swap pictures, and then he's gonna realize that she's a cheater. In that moment, it's better for her to say it. It's better for her to just say, "Listen, I know. We were broken up. I had a moment of weakness. Jamaican Rasta motherfucker walked in the room. You know what I'm saying? Smelling like curry and rice. And I couldn't help myself. Smelled like rice and beans."
The accent would, got her. The accent got her.
The bomba clad rice and beans. So she had to. Jamaican motherfuckers walk in the room and they will fuck your wife.
Just cut to just Brad Pitt and Micho Black doing his accent.
Everything gonna be irie. You hear that in your ear, you immediately get damp.
Yeah.
It dampens me. You know what I'm saying?
Did that answer the question?
Yeah, I think, you know what?
Did we answer the question?
I think it answered some sort of the question. A different question. All right. Well, guys, we're going to move on to who's most likely to.
Oh,
it's a game.
Yeah, let's do this.
First time we're doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, first
Nice.
time.
Cool.
First
Okay.
time anyone's ever thought of this
Ooh,
game.
games. I'm competitive.
I'm not. I just win them.
So we're going to, there's
Facts.
going to be a scenario and you're going to have to discuss who's most likely to do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Be late to a podcast recording. What happened?
Yeah, it's me.
You pretty late?
This guy.
It's because,
Emmy.
No, he has issues though. He's busy. He has his daughter and stuff like that. So, and usually I kind of get there early, help set up. So
You carry
it's justifiable that he's a bit late.
You're the meat and bones of the podcast.
To be fair, yes.
Yeah.
To be fair, yes. But if you're coming to have a good time,
You know where
you're
to
coming
find
to get
him.
tickled. Yeah, you're tuning in.
You're coming to do our show, right?
Well, I don't know. No.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll be there.
You're not?
No, I'll be there.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Bring my Jamaican friend. Yeah. Irish exit the bar on a night out.
Does it count if you just get blackout drunk and then nobody hears from you the rest of the night? Does that count as an Irish exit?
I think that could.
That's pretty legit.
It's a version of
Kyle.
Yeah, that's a move.
you
But
do?
also, you can't really Irish goodbye because he's too well known. Like everyone sees him on the way out. I can just dip.
Yeah, he skates.
He skates.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that one is definitely me.
Who's most likely to repeat the same story multiple times?
We're in the stand-up business, so we all do.
Oh yeah,
You know.
true.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say
50-50.
that's 50-50.
Yeah, I forget everything.
That's
Not very
50-50.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Order a really complex meal at a restaurant.
Yeah, I'm not that picky as long as you don't, because I have a shellfish allergy.
Right.
So as long as you don't do like a cheeseburger with shrimp on it or something,
I've never heard that.
or like a hot corn soup with shrimp in it.
Is that what
Or
is it?
like a vanilla latte with shrimp in it.
Yeah.
Is that what they make?
Yeah. So if it doesn't have shrimp in it, I can eat it. But if you put shrimp in it, I cannot eat it. So that would be a special order.
Yeah.
And I'm allergic to strawberries.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why I don't do Valentine's Day at all. So don't ask me.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to approach a woman in public and ask her out?
Probably Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You read the book.
I have no shame, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a lot of it.
Yeah. I got a bit of shame.
Yeah. You struck out recently. At the bar when that lady was reading a book.
Oh, it wasn't recently. This wasn't recently. This was
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
come on,
guess
you
it
got
was-
a wife.
a while ago.
Wife and kid.
It was last year.
Yeah.
But I did strike out.
What happened?
I wasn't gonna.
Rare.
I wasn't gonna talk to her. I wasn't gonna approach this woman. She was at a bar. We were at Sam's birthday dinner, and she was reading a book at a bar. And I was like, man, she's beautiful.
It's mysterious.
Very
Mhm.
mysterious.
Reading a book at a bar is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
How do you read?
Serial killer
I don't know.
vibes.
Yeah.
I one didn't trust her
I
to
wouldn't.
start, but I
Yeah.
was like, there's something that I like about it. If I can't trust her,
Yeah.
I like that. So let me go and talk to her. But I was too scared, and all my friends are egging me on. So I go over there to her, and the only thing I go to the bar. We had paid our bill already, so I go to the bar and order a ginger ale, and I'm looking over. This usually works. Like,
Take notes.
If I make a joke, and if they chuckle and laugh, that's my way in. She was reading a book, and I just looked at her and I go, "Oh, I read that book. The guy dies," and then she looks at me and she goes, "Wait, what guy?" And I was like, "The main guy." And then she goes, and then goes back to her book. And I was just like, "Oh no!" This went.
Was she reading a dictionary?
I don't even remember the title. I just said it, thinking she would understand that I don't know what you're reading. I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
You think I saw
It didn't work.
the book? You think I saw the words from the book from this far away?
It was so
They got
awkward.
eagle eyes.
Wait,
You think I took the Limitless pill?
Story?
Yeah. Yes,
yeah,
a real
this is real,
story.
dude. I watched the whole thing.
Oh no.
That's why I don't do it. I can't just walk up to women and just have a
Yeah.
conversation. I can't. I cannot
It's
do
tough.
Fuck.
I like sometimes doing that move where you just go, what'd you say? Huh? Oh, me? No. Cool. What's up?
it. It works all the time.
I bet.
Honestly, they approach me a lot.
I would see that.
No, they do.
Who's most likely to cry in a movie?
Dude, as I'm getting older, I'm getting like more sensitive, I realize.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I watched an American Idol audition the other day and I started crying.
They'll get you.
I'm like, why am I crying about this? So probably me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last movie I cried in, you're gonna ask that next. My dog Skip. Do you cry in movies?
Marley and Me got me.
Oh, that's that
one.
Dogs is like a cheat code.
Yeah.
That is a cheat code.
That movie should have never been made.
I don't cry in films because I know I know the process. I'm just analyzing like the cinematography and the performances. I don't cry. I don't let it get to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm studying the art. You know what I mean?
Got to the video of him learning he got nominated. He cried like a little baby.
Really?
That's fair.
Now you're crying again.
That's fair. I did cry. You know why?
Rightfully so.
A lot of work.
Yeah,
A
rightfully
lot of
so.
effort. A lot of hard work went into that
Mm.
nomination.
Mhm.
And so I was just grateful that the world had recognized me as their captain and as their leader. And I was willing to take that responsibility. It was an honor to lead troops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're a born leader.
I'm a born leader.
Who's most likely to show up overdressed for a casual event?
Kyle for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So overdressed.
Dude, I like looking good.
Show
Sue
naked,
me.
brother.
I mean, I'm the
Yeah,
opposite.
I've been known to wear a nice sweater every now and again.
I'm the opposite. I normally I would show up in sweats.
You just forced you to wear this today? Is that what happened?
No, this is very casual. I got ankles exposed and everything.
You
Yeah.
You do.
Come on, man.
He's showing ankle, dude.
You show an ankle, but I mean, you don't give a shit. You know?
Who's most likely to accidentally like an ex's old Instagram photo?
Keyword accidentally?
Well, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
I say accidentally, but I'm like following and unfollowing like every 5 seconds.
I was in a relationship for a few years,
Yeah.
and when we broke up, I was through a part of that trying to get back together. She wasn't having it, right? So I would occasionally, and we would still DM each other and text, and so occasionally I would just go and like a photo, especially when I was being messy.
That's what you call messy?
Well, I knew she was in a relationship.
Oh, yeah, that's reckless
And
territory.
when he see daddy name on there, he gonna be like, why daddy still?
Was daddy still barking?
Yeah.
I'm saying all this
And
in jest,
commenting?
you guys. I'm a little bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I realize your listeners are probably, hopefully, not taking a lot of this seriously. I mean this with all my heart. I'm a little bitch.
Yeah, I'm a pussy too.
I'm a little bitch. So I'm just joking. I'm doing this.
I'll go through and I'll like a really old one so that people who are like stalking can't see that I've liked it. And then I'll go back and I'll unlike it like an hour later.
You'll unlike it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a move.
I know, it's not good.
Oh,
Or I'll
boy.
comment. Like, damn, you look terrible here. I remember when you looked this good.
Oh,
Nah, I'll never
boy.
do that. That's horrible. Who's most likely to make an impulse purchase they regret?
Oh, this dude for sure.
Hey, what
bro.
did you buy? Why are you laughing?
Oh, yeah, it's often.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I bought a laser pointer
Yeah.
recently. But the laser pointer is about this big.
Mm.
Massive. And it's got like a key and a locking mechanism so you can't like use it, like on
And
a
safety goggles.
casually. Safety goggles, because if you shine it, even if you look at the laser,
Yeah.
it can hurt your eyes. Even if it's not pointing at your eyes. If you shine it this way and you look at the beam of light, it could hurt your eyes.
Is it on Amazon? How do you get that?
Yeah.
Is it like one of those ones that could take out like a rocket ship?
Yeah.
This thing cost $690. This thing was, when I'm like loopy, I don't give a shit about the price.
I feel like this guy purchases so many things between 2 and like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I have insomnia, and that's when
Oh.
I get most of my purchasing
I
done.
heard that's not good.
It's not good at all.
No, you don't want that.
No.
Then the algorithm like knows what you're buying.
I bought a Lamborghini once at 2 a.m. I was so tired.
But it is a sick car. I
It's
will
pre-
say
it's
that.
pretty
It's a
nice.
pretty
It's
sick car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to be the most competitive at a game night?
This dickhead,
No, whoa.
this guy,
Bro,
not even
I'm
close.
good at everything. What do you want me to
This
do?
guy, not even. Can I give you an explanation?
Yeah, please.
First of all, there's a few occasions in which this has proven to be true. One in particular, right? Not too long ago.
Risk?
Not even talking risk.
Oh.
Not too long ago, we were playing. So we had the rap party for Spider-Man, Spider Noir, and what's the game? Skee ball.
Skee ball.
Skee ball. Where you just like roll the thing up there and it gets to 100 points.
Dice?
Or
Oh, okay.
20 points. You like a little roll the ball up the little thing.
Okay.
He's playing with another person in our cast, and they're playing for like a good 45 minutes before I walk over there.
Yeah.
And then I try it with my right. I'm a righty, so I'm trying it off. I'm like, how do you play this game? 'Cause I don't think I've played maybe a long time ago as a kid, but I'm off. And he goes, try using your left hand. And he's bragging about his high score. So I go use my left hand on the first attempt, set the all-time score,
Wow.
the record.
It's very impressive.
He
And
then
then I beat it, but
no,
it was
no,
very
no.
impressive.
This is my point about being. This is my point about
Yeah,
being.
right away.
This is my point about being
Yeah.
competitive.
No, what?
It took him. I'm not joking, and I really mean this. It took this man a fucking hour and a half, and he's sitting in the corner by himself, going over it again until he allegedly beat me by 2. The score didn't say it. The
All
score
great
said.
things take time.
The
okay?
score said he tied me. He was like, it didn't count my last one. It didn't count my last one. And he went around screaming that he just beat me. And I was like, dude, I played once with the left hand, and you took an hour and a half to find, and considers hsistine himself better than me at it.
Do you think the Sistine Chapel was painted in one day?
Probably
No.
all them slaves they had back then. They probably did it.
No,
I never
dude,
thought
it
that.
takes time. Okay,
Who's most likely to fall in love after one date? Yeah?
really?
Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Yeah, talk your shit, King. Let's go.
If it's a great first date, I'm not gonna lie. Had a great time. I'm into it.
Yeah.
But I feel like you also.
I've been single.
Will.
I've been single for 6 years.
What happened
That's new.
to Okay.
That's
When-
new.
yeah.
Prior to that, 6 years or so, just casually dating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, here and there. But this dude had been relationshiped up.
Uh,
This dude shared beds, shared keys, homes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
loved
when you
up.
live with someone, that's what happens.
Yeah, I get it. But like, how'd you get to that point?
mm.
Fall in
Dating.
love enough where you live together.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this stuff. So I was trying to learn to be boyfriend material.
You want to be boyfriend material.
I want to. That's why we're working on it. I'm not very good at it.
I think the advice we've given you today will make you a better boyfriend.
Yeah. I'll read that book as well, How to Approach Women in the Workplace.
Yeah.
Calling them bitches and
Honestly, that
You
what
said that.
Can I be
He said that.
entirely honest with the audience?
Okay.
Because again, I don't want to build up this reputation that that's the person that I am, and this is me being genuine.
Okay.
And for you guys to edit, I'm saying all this in jest. There is no book in which you're supposed to call women bitches, right? That's instinctual. Okay. You got,
Yeah, and I'll be honest, we lied about meeting at the library.
yeah.
We met
Wait.
at a bar.
We actually met at a bar.
At 11?
No,
No.
Laurel
Laurel
Hardware.
Hardware here in LA.
Oh, that's a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met there.
The library story it's a better story.
Yeah.
So we
But
go
Laurel
with that.
Hardware is nice. Pretend you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was leaving. I was on a date. We were leaving. He was with his bunch of frat dudes or something.
Dogs.
I don't remember.
More than likely, you should meet his friends. They're all broed out. You know what I mean?
Am I a bro or a nerd? You just called me a nerd 2 seconds ago.
Just because of the glasses.
Yeah. Wait, you got glasses?
I don't want to do this to his audience. If I take these off, I don't know what's going to happen to his audience.
All right, we got two more. Who's most likely to overthink a text for hours before sending it?
I mean, I don't overthink it, but I do. I'll get a general consensus.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think before I send this?
Yeah, I don't think. I just send them like, you raggedy bitch. Send. And then I'm like, oh shit, edit.
Mom, I'm just playing.
You dumb raggedy. Sorry. I don't think. But now you can edit, so now it's like a whole. That's a
But they
whole
can-
game changer
They can
now.
click it. I'll say something crazy. They can click it and they can see the edit.
You can do that.
You good?
Yeah, you can check it. You can check it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would
no, I
think
have to
that
make
they
sure.
would tell you that on the update, but apparently not.
You literally click it. It says edit.
Yeah, that says edited. But I've done. I get. I get opinions before, so that could be considered overthinking it.
I'll like voice note like 3 or 4 times, and then I'll be like, okay, fine.
I do like sending a voice note. I'm a big voice noter.
And you know now
it's
you
easier.
you can hold it in and you can speed it up.
Oh, stop! I did not know that.
Some people I don't like the sound of their voice.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
if I'm getting a voice note from somebody who has the most irritating of voices, I'll just read it.
Yeah.
I'll read
Shut
it
up.
in their voice still, but it's like at least I
Yeah.
don't have to hear their actual voice.
Or bad breath, because that can still come through a voice note.
Oh,
I've heard this.
100%.
Yeah.
Because you can tell. Like, the
Yeah, if
moment-
someone's got veneers and bad breath. It's like,
Oh, you said veneers and
Yeah.
bad breath? People with veneers have bad breath?
have you not smelled a veneers breath?
No, I don't think I've acknowledged the veneered mouth.
There's like, there's like 2 people that are notorious, and they're like they talk this close as well.
Close talkers freak me out. Like,
Yeah.
why are you in my face?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
yeah. Like,
I'm
well,
not-
why are you right
I'm
here?
not deaf.
It's like one of those sucker fishes. You
Yeah,
can't move
yeah,
your
yeah,
face.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
right there. Yeah, legitimately, it was like,
Name names.
your breath. Anyway, who's most likely to start laughing at an inappropriate moment? That's the last one. We didn't even need to do them.
Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
Laugh at an inappropriate
Yeah,
moment.
'cause I'm very controlled. Like, I know
You're an actor, you
what's
got Emmy.
appropriate. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm in a room, if I'm in a setting, let's say you walk into a room and it's filled with dwarfs.
Well, I'm gonna laugh because that's a funny setting. Like, I wasn't expecting to walk into that room full of dwarfs.
Kyle's gonna laugh. Me, I'm like, what up, my niggas?
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was it.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah. so-
Peace.
Anything else you want to plug your show?
Oh yeah, do you want to plug the show?
Oh, your Spider-Man movie?
Well, I can't talk about that too much, but it's coming out next year on Amazon. Nicolas Cage, Brendan Gleeson, Jack Houston, myself, Lee Jun Lee. It's a big cast.
Yeah.
Dope cast.
Crushing it.
And the Lamorning After podcast.
Yeah,
Please.
We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube if you want to watch it. Anywhere you guys get podcasts, we drop a new one every Wednesday. And if you liked what you listened to today,
I don't know.
Can we even put out this episode?
Yeah, no, can we? Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
we can.
okay, great.
A lot of bleeping.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
You guys
well,
beep
then
out
come on
you
over.
You beep stuff out?
Nah, we don't usually, but this one we have to.
Yeah.
This one
That is fair.
we're gonna need to. Well, guys, that was it. If you did enjoy today's episode, please give us 5 stars. Please go give these guys a comment. Listen to their podcast.
I'm really ashamed of myself for
No.
what I've done here today.
No, this is great.
Okay.
Yeah, and shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just holding for thumbnails.
Yeah. You naughty little chickens.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
I love you guys a lot.
Thanks for having us, dude. This was so fun.
Was it?
Yeah, super fun. Yeah. Steph,
I
when
knew
you're
that was gonna
listening to
happen.
this for audio purposes, remember we need to cut stink mention of me saying
And all my sexual advice for people, because I don't want them to actually go and try that at home. Most of it's dangerous. And I do not refer to women as bitches. I do it as a bit. In my regular life, I do not. I have a daughter, and I hope she doesn't grow up to be a bitch. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff to cut. I'm aware.
I love it.
sometimes they'll put on a trench
Trench coat.
coat and you won't even know that it's really 2 people under there.